Onion Boy is at it again, people. He's at it again. Like, goddamn, man.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
What's going on, guys? This is Crazy Ken here, and I am getting really sick of Onision shit right now. As you guys know, I have already made 2 videos on this man and what he's been doing. The first video is about him falsifying copyright strikes. The second video is about him making videos on Eugenia Cooney and, you know, pretty much like saying her name and using her name to pretty much like get more views on his channel. And now this idiot is back to doing the exact same thing that he's been doing, because yesterday he made a Eugenia Cooney confession plus my stalker and the truth about copyright video, which let me go ahead and pretty much go ahead and spoil it for you. This is like 24 minutes of him playing the victim, and it's even more pathetic the more I watch it. Like, seriously, it's the most pathetic attempt I've seen of him trying to make himself look and play like the victim, and it's just not only cringy, it's just pathetic. Really goddamn pathetic. Like, I watched the entire video. Like, he seems to think that most people will pretty much go to his videos and will just instantly down like his videos and everything, or downvote his videos, whatever you call it, which I can understand. Sometimes that could get really annoying for you to just go to somebody else's video and then just hit the dislike button just because of the fact that you don't like them and everything. Like, you didn't take the time to watch the video and to pretty much put your own take on here. But I don't really do that, because I literally watch his videos just to see what he has to say and everything like that, especially the Eugenia Cooney videos, because for one, as far as I'm concerned, and I made it clear in my last video, this individual has told you to stop making videos about her. You said that you would, and yet here you are still continuing to make videos about her. And it's getting old, man. It's getting old man. We're getting sick and tired of this bullshit. Like, literally, we're getting sick and tired of this. 10 years and we're already tired of your bull crap. And then he's trying to make it seem like everybody is painting him out to be a monster and everything, but we're not painting anything. You are what you are. But my thing is, I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much like sum this all up and everything, because I'm not gonna try and like respond to his video and everything. And like I said, I'm not going to use his videos or his clips and everything for this video, because I don't want to get my shit copyright claimed, because I don't know if he's still doing that now, but it pretty much is really annoying. So I pretty much left a long, very long comment on his video and everything. And also, he thinks that most people pretty much haven't watched his videos and everything, so he does this stupid thing to where he says, name your favorite Avengers character or name your favorite DC Comics character. So just to make sure that he knows that I pretty much watched his stupid video, I put that my favorite Avenger is Spider-Man and my favorite DC hero is Batman Beyond. So yeah, he can't say that I'm pretty much making fun of him and I haven't watched the video. Okay, so let me go ahead and sum up a couple of things. The first thing that he talks about is his understanding of the copyright system. So basically what that is that, as an example, he used the time when he used TikTok videos on his channel, his Onision channel, and how those have been copyright claimed by the people who pretty much run the TikTok, I believe he said it was. So yeah, he used the videos without their permission and everything, but the reason why they got copyright claimed was because of the fact that they were owned by another company, basically saying that Greg didn't own the rights to said video and everything. So when he posts it up and everything, it shows that he doesn't own the property, and that, you know, he's pretty much garnering money and taking money from the original creators. Now, I give him this much credit. At least he does understand the copyright and why it's there. The copyright is pretty much put there just so YouTubers can protect their videos and everything. Like, if somebody pretty much takes their videos without another person's permission and puts it up on their channel, and then they start making more money off of it, that's basically stealing money from them, which is understandable and everything. I get that. But just because you understand what the copyright system is doesn't mean that you are using it within fair use. What I'm trying to say is that every single video that he's copyright claiming, he's basically going to these videos, searching his name, and if they use even like a couple of seconds of his clips, he would pretty much like copyright claim them. And then next thing you know, when somebody files an appeal, it gives him a second option to where he wants to strike the video just so he could take the video down, or he'll pretty much like take off the strike and take out the claim and everything. And in most cases, he puts a copyright strike on it. Now, this is a serious problem because this is what most other YouTubers who are like, who can't take criticism or who pretty much misuse the DMCA will pretty much do. Like if they don't like your videos or they don't like you, they will copyright strike the video and everything. And like I explained in my first video, when you get 2 strikes on your channel, and if you get a third one, it's kind of like baseball. The first 2 strikes are basically your last warning, and then when you get a third strike, not only will your channel be suspended, but your channel will wind up getting terminated and everything. And in order to keep the videos down, whoever pretty much filed a copyright strike, they would have to pretty much send a court order within the next 7 days, just so the videos will be taken down and the strikes will remain. Onision has not done that with said channels. He has done this with Repzion, where he gave Repzion 2 strikes on his channel and everything. So he had 7 days to provide a court order, which of course he didn't provide. So Repzion's videos went up literally within those 7 days. What is supposed to happen is if a YouTuber pretty much winds up using the copyright system and falsifying copyright strikes to the point where, you know, they don't have the courts, the papers pretty much suggesting to take the videos down, or the court summons and everything to, you know, just to take this person to court and everything. What is supposed to happen is that YouTube is supposed to terminate that account. So my question is, Onision has done this to a lot of people, and it's already known that he's misusing the DMCA system because he's striking videos and he's striking down channels, but he doesn't have the court ordered in order to pretty much keep this shit down. So my question to YouTube is, why is his channel still going if he's misusing the DMCA? That's the rules, isn't it? The rules is if somebody is misusing the DMCA system and striking down videos without probable cause, the channel is supposed to be terminated. So why hasn't that happened to Onision? So basically that's like saying that YouTube doesn't even care. They don't freaking care about the situation. So basically anybody can go on your channel, strike down your videos and everything, and nothing will happen to them. That's as far as I'm going with this one. And then he goes on to say that people complain too much because of the fact that they received a copyright strike. No, Greg, they're not complaining because of the fact that they got the copyright strike. They're complaining because you gave them the strike for no discernible reason. All they do is use your video within fair use and literally just like use it to criticize and to pretty much talk about the things that you said and the things that you've done. Now, even though that pretty much YouTube has a different opinion about the copyright and everything, and they won't do anything, these people are also protected by the law of free speech. So when you do this, you're pretty much trying to silence them and trying to trying to ruin their free speech and everything like that. Even if you pretty much using somebody else's videos, you're still using that for commentary uses. So that shouldn't even be a major problem and everything. I feel like he's trying to use this as a means to pretty much like try to say that he understands all this because he's also been copyrighted strike. Well, here's the thing though. When people copyright claim you, that probably means that you probably you understand how the shit works, but it still doesn't change the fact that you've done it maliciously and without good intentions. And now the second thing that he's talked about that I want to cover is that he was talking about his stalker, which obviously everybody knows that he's talking about Repzion, because in the past 10 years, Repzion has made no less than 38 videos responding to Onision's channel. And this is basically on everything Onision has done and said. Now, like Repzion says, and I will pretty much put this out there, Greg, he wouldn't make videos about you if you would stop saying and doing stupid things. That is what's getting his channel more the views. That's what's giving him more support, is because when it comes to you, you continue to do and say stupid things. And if you had a brain cell in your head at all, you would understand that some of the things you do to be edgy, it's not working. It's making you look like a narcissist and an idiot. And yes, you are a narcissist, because literally like everything you do and everything you say, it always comes back to bite you in the ass. And then you often wonder why everybody hates you, or why you're the biggest, most hated YouTuber on this platform right now. You do and say some really stupid things to where it gets you in so much trouble, and the next thing you know, you try to play victim and hope that will work. It doesn't, Greg, because everybody knows you're full of shit. Well, everybody except your fans, but like I said, if they want to keep supporting you, I ain't gonna fault them for that one. And also, you can't really call Repzion a stalker if he's been reporting and talking about some of the things you've said and done for the past couple of years, when you've been doing that to other people, if not done worse to other people. Like, for example, Shane Dawson, when you called him the P word and said that he shouldn't be around children. Not only did you not have any evidence to back up this fact, but it showed that you were slandering this man and that your intentions are malicious and that you were trying to ruin his career. Then there was Jacqueline Glenn, when you were talking about the fact that her ex-boyfriend was cheating on her. Whether it was true or not, I'm going to go ahead with her statement and say it was none of your goddamn business. When somebody is dealing with their relationship issues or dealing with something in their life, it is not your business to say anything or make a video about it. That's why she was pretty much hating you at this point, because you made videos saying that she was delusional. You made videos saying that you were right and everything. Okay, fine, Greg. You were right about certain things, but you want to know what you're not right about? Going on your YouTube channel and plastering other people's business just so you can make some profit out of it. You want to know why? Because that makes you look like a scumbag. And you are a scumbag, Gregory. So my advice, keep your mouth shut and keep your nose out of other people's business. And of course, we have to go straight to EC, where you made 50 plus videos in the past 3 years about her dealing with ED. Do I really need to go into this again? Like, you call him a stalker because he made only 38 videos of you in the past 10 years. But when it came to Eugenia, you have made no less than over 50 something videos about her. And counting these videos that you made right now, including this one, we're now at 54. You made 54 videos about Eugenia Cooney in the past 3 years. Even after she asked you to stop, you still continue to use her name for clickbait. So my thing is, you can't be talking about somebody harassing you when you've been doing the same thing to this individual for 3 years and making her life a lot worse. Do I need to remind you of your cooking channel, your cooking video that you made when you pretty much dressed up as her? You tried to make it look like she pretends to eat food, and then you pretty much showed this scene where you were throwing up in the toilet. Do I really need to go into that again? Because there's re-uploads of that on YouTube and everything, so everybody can pretty much see how much of a dick you are. So I don't even know what the hell you're trying to prove by now. If you're trying to make somebody look bad by saying they're harassing you, let me go ahead and say this, buddy. When it comes to harassment and stalking, you are literally the prime definition of the word stalker. You are literally a literal general creep. Like, I'm not even trying to hold my tongue on this one. Onision, you're a total creep. And the things you do and the things you say online, especially the fact that you're trying to appease your teenage fangirl base and everything, you're a total creep, man. You're literally creepy. Oh yeah, and also I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. You remember Strange Aeons? That girl who pretty much reviewed your terrible books and then she got millions of views on that. I remember you got so butthurt that you pretty much made a video about her, making fun of her looks and everything, and pretty much like putting on makeup to try to make her look bad and so on and so forth. And then the funniest thing, I remember that second video you made where you were pretty much trying to defend your book in the most god-awful way, because you were so butthurt salty that you were more focused on her than you were on actually defending your book. You even went as far as to pretty much admit that your book was the most terrible thing ever written. And you were like, well, it's not like she's saving anybody. I mean, we already know it's a terrible book. And then I remember saying, then what was the point of you making the video then? If you already knew your book was terrible, what was the point of you making a video? What's the point of you pretty much like making a response then? If you already prove her point that your book is terrible, what is the point of you making the video? See, and this is the funny thing with you. You always contradict yourself to make yourself look like the innocent party, but then there's always evidence to contradict the facts. You say something and saying that you're a peaceful person or saying that you're an honest person, but then next thing you know, we look back on your actions where you've shown that you're dishonest. So my thing is, man, don't call people a stalker when literally that's like the pot calling the kettle black. And then, of course, we're down to the third thing which was the main thing about his video that I want to touch bases on, which I'm really sick and tired of this idiot doing the same thing, is the Eugenia Cooney thing, because he made a confession saying that he actually did care about Eugenia, and that every time he brings up Eugenia, he always cry, thinking that if she did kill herself, then he would cry about it. Greg, are you sure you're not crying about the fact that she would kill herself, because maybe it would be your fault if she did? Because let me go ahead and remind you, you made 50 videos on her, most of those videos shaming her, pretty much making fun of her, and pretty much like trying to generate clickbait and views off of it. And then when she asked you to stop making videos, you continue to do so. You even went publicly and said you were going to stop making videos, but you continue to do so anyway. Now you deleted all 50 of those videos because you know that when people look back on these videos, they're going to see that you are nothing more but a lying dirtbag who pretty much tries to falsify his image just so you could pretty much try to make yourself look like a better person than you were back then. But it turns out you're still the same scumbag who hasn't learned a damn thing. It's not the fact that we have to know you in order to know the kind of person that you are. We've seen and heard the things that you said that are worse than anything comparable. Do I need to remind you of the time when somebody who was suicidal came to you about advice on how to deal with, you know, their parent issues when their mother made them suicidal, and then you blamed the victim instead of looking at the general problem? Like, you literally blamed a suicidal victim for like coming to you with their problems. Like, how much of a shitty person do you have to be to blame a suicide victim for their life and their problems? Like, you are literally the prime definition of shit. And then next thing you know, you're talking about like you care about the shit she's going through and everything, just because of the fact that you've seen 2 pictures of Eugenia, 2 pictures of her, and then what? That give you enough reason to make a video about her? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and ask Onision this question. And this is me asking you personally this question. Did you reach out to Eugenia? Did you talk to her? Did she send you a message? Did y'all touch bases on email? Do you have proof that y'all touch bases on email? Do you have her phone number? Did you call her? Did she in any way give you permission to make videos about her? No? Well, then I guess that means you don't have permission to put her business out there. That's the whole reason why everybody's mad at you to begin with, Gray, because we already know that you don't care about Eugenia that much, to the point where you're still making videos about her. She asked you to stop. It's already public. Like, if you really want further proof about the fact that Eugenia does not like Onision, or that she doesn't like the fact that Onision is making videos about her, you could just go to my last video that I made where I said, Onision, please stop it. Please look up that video, and pretty much it'll give you everything that you need to know about the whole Eugenia Cooney and Onision incident. It'll give you more detail about the whole thing and whatnot. Also, I'm gonna put Repzion's entire playlist on this on the description of my channel and everything like that. Be sure to check out his content and everything. Let me go ahead and say that I am a huge fan of Repzion and everything. I love the fact that he's taken 10 years to pretty much respond to this idiot and to pretty much out him for his wrongs and everything, because this shit needs to stop. This is just getting really, really ridiculous. Like, she asked you to stop making videos about her. You're still using her name in your videos for clickbait, and you're still trying to make more money off of this crap. And then it's just so pathetic and everything like that. This is the only reason why I would make a response to you when you don't get that Eugenia wants to be left alone. She wants privacy, and you can't even give her that because of the fact that you have this thing in your head where you cannot leave people alone. People have already tried to move away from you, but you always do something to pretty much try to ruin their life or ruin their recovery. You are literally the prime definition of shit, Gray. You are a terrible human being. You are a monster who pretty much will not stop until like you get what you want, and that is the money. That is all you care about. Like, you can say I'm crazy, you can say I don't understand anything about you, but after watching the shit that you say and watching the stuff that you do, especially over the past 10 years that I've looked over your videos and heard some of the things that you said and done for the past 10 years, I can honestly say that I know enough about you to know that you're a shitty, shitty person. Like, you are literally a terrible human being. Like, She asked you to leave her alone. You don't even respect her wishes. Everybody is giving her space except you. You are a piece of shit, Greg. You are literally a piece of shit. And I hope there will come a day when YouTube finally sees the type of person you are and will take down your channel, because we're all getting sick and tired of your bullshit. We really are. This is just gone far enough. And I wouldn't even have to make videos about you if you would just stop and leave Eugenia alone in the first place. Like, depending on what you say or what you do, I don't even care. All I care about is Eugenia gets better and that she gets the peace that she deserves, because obviously you don't know enough about her to leave her alone. And everybody on the internet is asking you to leave her alone, leave her name out of your videos, and you stop talking about her. But you won't, because that's her name is the only thing that's getting you the views. You don't care about her getting better. You're just using her name just so you can pretty much get more views and get more money out of it. And you could tell me the sob story that you talk to your friends and everything, and that you cry about Eugenia all the time and everything. Guess what? I don't care about what you do with your friends and everything. If you want to talk about Eugenia with them, please keep it off the internet, and please stop making videos about it. You're a piece of shit, Greg, for doing that. If you really care about Eugenia, stop making videos about her. Seriously, stop it. I'm dead serious, Greg. We are all dead serious. Stop using her name just so you can generate views, just because of the fact that you're a shitty content creator. Like, literally everything you put out on your channel is crap. Everything. You're a shitty musician, you're a shitty commentator, you're a shitty YouTuber, and you're just a shitty person altogether. I would never say this about anybody in my entire goddamn life, but you are literally the most terrible human being I have ever come to know. So that's all the video that I pretty much have to put on there. I'm sorry if I'm pretty much like gone too far with this, but I'm just being completely honest. This is the main reason why Onision's channel is just going down under. But hey, if he's the type of person that's not going to give up, and he thinks that doing the same thing he's doing is going to get him more views and is going to get him more popularity, okay, we'll see how that's going to last in the next 10 years when his channel's finally going to die. He's going to wind up with nothing, and then when his spouse has enough common sense to leave his dumb ass and to find somebody better, then you know, maybe things will work out well, or maybe it won't come out that way. I don't know what their marriage is like. I'm not a marriage counselor. I don't follow Onision's life that much, so I don't know all that much about his life. So keep that in mind. Whatever happens, I just hope for the best that YouTube pretty much looks at what this guy is doing and looks at all the copyright strikes and everything, and finally come to the initiative to take his channel down, because this shit is getting really fucking ridiculous. The fact that this man could be a total hypocrite about the things that he's doing, and then he's going to try and out people for the things that he's been doing for the last 10 years. It's just pathetic. It's just pathetic that a 30-year-old man would go this far. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to leave a like if you pretty much enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell just so you can be notified and everything. Also, be sure to check out my reading channel, which I'm going to put in the description below. Also, don't forget to pretty much support me on Patreon. I also have my Patreon set up. Also, that's going to be in the link down below. Be sure to pretty much send $1 my way if you want to support me and everything, just so you can see and make the channel great, you know what I'm saying. And also, as a final message to Onision, Greg, you need help. You need to get help right now, because the type of behavior that you keep exhibiting, it's not normal. You definitely need help. You are not the most honest YouTuber. You are just a scared child hiding in the body of a 30-year-old man, and it is just plain to see. I hope you do get help, and I hope you stop being stupid. And also, just because of the fact that I don't like you, you can go yourself if you don't like what I say. So yeah, take that to the bank if you will. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later.